McCarthy
Because even that play wasn't his best game. But if the defense came out in the second half and would have stopped them, we still could have won.
The defense should have come out in the first half and played
Defense
ball.
and
played ball. It wasn't Dak's fault, but Dak
It wasn't
played.
his.
Dak played very unchampion. He played very unchampionesque. He had no championship swagger. They played soft. I would have fired everybody. I would have fired Mike. They would have all had one car to go in, and I would have given him a Volkswagen Beetle to leave in. Him, the defensive coordinator. Bro, listen. Obviously, all year long we play man. Now we playing zone all of a sudden. These boys spread the field on us. Them boys bully us on our own field, push us around on our own field.
They're wide open. They're wide open the whole game.
Because they play zone. Because they play zone and them boys know how to draw it up. And you know, I watched the show, Bubba, and I'm gonna tell you something. I learned a lot the other day. I watched the show, and like some people were talking about Parsons. Ain't it his fault? We can't depend on him to make all the plays. And then you know what else they said about him? They compare him to LT, right? LT had Harry Carson and Carl Banks playing with him. He ain't got no Harry Carson and no Carl Banks playing with him. You know, he's short on. He's short on.
And like, I blame that
he's the only one.
I blame that on Jerry.
You got a bunch of bums over there making money. Bro, let me tell you something.
You got Haskins, garbage. That rookie, that Smith we got from Michigan. We need to send him back to Michigan because he ain't do nothing the whole year. He trash.
Bunch of bums.
Oh.
But
they've been learned. Hey, until Jerry Jones step aside and let them get the players that they need and they want, this is going to happen every year. Until they get them, because the defensive line they need to beef up. It's too small. Defensive line is too small.
Yeah, it was.
Our linebackers are too small.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. But we're gonna get into some more of that bubble. We're gonna get ready to start our show, man. Once again, the name of this show is 360 WeDem Boyz. We closed the set this week. We don't have anybody but Cowboys fans on there, and Tyrone, because Tyrone always on here, so we ain't got no problem with that. But the rest of them, they can send in their comments. We don't want to hear what they got to say about them boys, because believe me, the ones that did survive, give them another week. Give them another week, baby. Buffalo's still around. Tampa Bay still around. Larry Gibbs. Give them another week, Larry Gibbs, and you'll be right where I'm at. But you know, the name of this show is the Autopsy of the Dallas Cowboys. 360 WeDem Boyz. And ladies and gentlemen, Cowboys Nation and fans tuning in from all corners of the gridiron world, welcome to another riveting episode of 360 WeDem Boyz Podcast. I'm your host, Cornell Johnson. We got Clarence Wickfall with us, and we've got Tyrone Simmons with us, the 49er fan. We got a post-game analysis that's harder than Texas summer afternoon. And so 8 o'clock tonight, January 17, 2024, we're diving straight into the heart of the matter. The Cowboys faced the Packers, and the spoiler alert, it wasn't a really pretty picture. 48-32. In my words, demoralized. My other word starts with a D, we got dragged. Defeat at home has left us with questions and answers, and we made an early exit from the playoffs, and the autopsy report is in. Bubba already hurt my feelings. Irvin did it first when they went ahead and put in the chat that they're retaining Mike McCarthy. That bum. I knew that he had a meeting with the owner tomorrow. I thought they were gonna fire him tomorrow, but they're gonna keep him. I don't know, because he's a yes man. So grab your stethoscopes, because tonight's theme is none other than the autopsy of the Dallas Cowboys. We're gonna dissect the plays, examine the wounds, and try to find the pulse of what went wrong. It's not for the faint of heart, but hey, we them boys, and we're gonna have to face reality head on. Usually, you would not see me after such a loss on TV, but listen, them boys tell me I gotta come out, so I'm out. I didn't feel like coming out tonight, Bubba. I tell you, I couldn't get this podcast. Boy, I didn't feel like coming out tonight. I will tell you. Allison, what's going on, sister?
How we doing, Allison?
What's going on, Allison?
I would have rather take a beating than come on here tonight. I guarantee you. But the only thing that made the blow a little softer is that Philadelphia lost. So I love that Philadelphia done going home. Kelsey done retire. And I bet you Philadelphia gonna fire Sirianni, but no, we gonna keep McCarthy because he must be somebody's illegitimate child.
I think Philly gonna fire them damn coordinators. I think they keep Sirianni one more year.
They gonna keep Sirianni and get rid of them coordinators.
I think they can fire Sirianni. We'll see. And Allison said she taking one day at a time. All right, Evangelist. I needed that. I needed that right now in my life. One day at a time, sweet Jesus. My team got destroyed by the Packers. Who saw that coming, Bubba? Bubba, you see that coming?
I told y'all
see that coming.
Y'all gonna have to stop Aaron Jones, man.
But who saw that coming?
Hey.
Nobody.
Oh, Allison said her mom's sick. Allison, we sending prayers out to your mom, praying that God touch your body and that God heal her. Yeah, in the name of Jesus Christ. That's right. Yeah, tell mom we praying for her. We're gonna keep her lifted up in prayer too. Absolutely. I can vacillate back to the preacher, Allison. Don't worry, I know my rule. Yeah, but I do have my hat on. Can't even find my Dallas Cowboy hat. I don't know. I usually don't throw things, but I must have thrown the hat somewhere because it usually is right over here on the wall. But I must have thrown the hat, so can't find the Dallas Cowboy hat tonight. So hey, it's all good. Allison said, "Amen." All right, praise the Lord. All right, we need some church. We need some church there tonight. We need some church, girl. I tell you, we need some church. Cause hey, I feel like Vesta Williams. When Vesta Williams, I sang that song back in our day, Bubba Tyrone. Congratulations.
Hey,
I thought it was me.
Hey, you sang that song. Let me tell you, man, I was in college, man. I was so drunk one night, man. I had a big old poster of Vesta, right? I'm drunk. I'm laying on the couch.
Yeah.
Man, you couldn't tell me that damn poster wasn't singing to me for us. You couldn't tell me Vesta wasn't singing to me, boy.
Hey, now that's when you're feeling good there.
Boy, you're feeling good there, boy.
That's when you're feeling good.
You're feeling good there for real, boy. I ain't lie. You're feeling good. Yeah. Hey, Allison said, I would throw that in the trash. I would throw that. You throw that post in the trash. No, girl, that's Vesta, girl. That's sweet love. Boy, when Vesta died, it's so sad. I swear that if I ever met Vesta, I could have married her. If I had met her, if Tyrone, back in my days, back in my days, if I had catch Vesta right, and I had that old, I didn't have that brute then. What I had, what I used to wear, Tuscany, boy. I used to wear that Tuscany. Boy, you smell my Tuscany?
Yeah.
I want to get her, boy.
Hey.
I want to get her, boy. Hi there. You know what? My alarm just went off. It's supposed to be 8:30 in the morning. That's. I guess that's why I'm late for my appointments.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess I push PM instead of AM. Boy, I tell you,
we're gonna be all right though.
We gonna be all right, Bubba.
Yeah, Bubba we just gotta make some changes.
Yeah, Bubba said we're gonna be all right. All right.
Only thing you gotta do is call me. I do it for free. I know what they need. I get it for free.
They need discipline, man. That's
the biggest thing.
They need discipline, and they need to know that they can sit on the bench, rather they first string or not. They need to know they can sit on the bench, bro.
You shouldn't have to ask the coach try to get grown men to be up for a game that they know they need.
But if you're a soft coach, like thing, he's soft. I mean the best speech he gave them in the locker room was about he had them bought the busting watermelon one day. You remember that? You remember that? Y'all ever saw that clip? I have to bring it back. Yeah, he had them busting like Gallagher. He had them out there busting watermelons. And obviously with a hammer. Because you remember Gallagher used to be that comic, used to come on the bald head comic, white guy, had the ball on the top. I think it was like, and he used to have the suspenders and everything. Gallagher used to come.
I know you're talking about.
Stage.
Yeah.
So he had them out there busting watermelon. And I don't know what that did for them. I don't know psychologically what that did. But when they came out on the field that week, they beat the devil out of who we was playing. And so we probably need to bust some watermelons. I don't know, bro. But they played soft. Allison said, I didn't like how Dak got in Lamb's face, old interception throwing stuff. And even with the Dak interceptions, man, with the Dak interceptions, Allison, it got to a point where these guys came out and said it. We done study them.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta have some new plays. You gotta do some new stuff. The guy was in position. They knew what we was gonna do. It's like
because Dak and CD, they wasn't on the same page from the get-go. And that second interception, you can see he was trying to feed CD from the get-go. And they know where he was going. He didn't look at nobody but CD.
Absolutely. CD Lamb, if you took a check, we ain't gonna never forgive you, bro. You got paid off because I tell you what, he looked like he didn't know how to play. But a team that with the average age of 25, those guys are 25 years old. That's the average age, and they whipped us.
Yeah, they came to play. We didn't come to play.
They solidly whipped us.
We came to play around.
At home.
They came to play.
At home, solidly whipped us. So we're gonna go ahead and throw a couple things down, and then we're gonna go ahead and get our promo, and then we're gonna come back and get into the show. All right, and here's the promo. On my promo right here.
Is in. Touchdown, Dallas. He plays this exactly right. They talk about elevate the ball, get enough depth. You'll see him up there. He makes him. That is an unbelievable throw and catch there by Dak Prescott, Jake Ferguson, because here's Prescott going end zone. Ferguson, and he makes a catch, and he's got another.
The autopsy of the Dallas Cowboys. Allison said facts. Autopsy of the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, got mad Melvin up there sitting on the couch, boy. I tell you, boy. Got me sitting on the couch. I tell you, Bubba, did you think we'd be sitting on the couch this early?
Nobody. I thought we had a good shot to go into the Super Bowl.
Thought we've been going this year, bro. Thought we was going this year. Craziness.
I sat in front of that TV for a long time after that game. I'm trying to figure out what happened.
Allison said, "Wow, the guys on the promo look like Bam Mav." Oh,
Yes, sir. I was 38 hot. Okay.
oh yeah.
Ain't no way we had any business playing like that.
How much phone calls you get? Hey, your brother-in-law call you?
Nope.
He call you because they ain't doing this
But
shit.
hey, I got it though. I got it. Hey, and I took it. Can I tell people, hey, because if it was the other way around, I would have been calling people.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
I tell them I can take it this as much as I can dish it out, but that one hurt it though. Oh, that one hurt it.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Tyrone, you see this guy in the background? Allison said, "That's my man, the madman sitting on the couch." I ain't let nobody draw me no couch, give me no couch. I made my own couch for my Dallas people. I want to make sure my couch is soft. Don't give me no cheap couch. I need a fat people couch that got good cushion. Yeah, and so Allison said, why all the guys in the promo look like Bam Mav?
Hey, you got to have some representation, man. You know, Bam out there.
Yeah, Bam out there. We gotta have some representation. You heard Allison, you heard Tyrone say we gotta have some representation. Yeah, say Bam is out there on the road, so we gotta definitely have some representation. Yeah. That's how I feel. Tyrone, I usually let a guy talk about his feelings, but that's exactly how I feel right there, man. I tell you, that's how I feel, man.
Hey, you can't feel too bad because it ain't take you too long to get over it.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because I said, man, you know what? I kind of detached from football the way I used to be. Because the way I used to be like crazy, boy. I'm telling you, I'd be like a couple days. I can't do that, but I said, man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what my wife just said. My wife just said it was easy for you to get over because you used to losing all the time.
Tell Miss Simmons respectfully, I have never met her, but tell the Lord didn't tell her that. Tell the Lord didn't tell her that. Talking bad.
The Lord just tell her that.
No, the Lord didn't tell her that. The Lord didn't tell her that.
The Lord didn't tell her that, huh? All right.
No, Miss Simmons a Redskin fan?
No. She said the score told her that, not the Lord.
Oh boy.
I heard that one, Cornell.
Hey, Miss Simmons, my name is Cornell, not Tyrone. You ain't got to take it out on me now. Tyrone, we did the Miss Simmons today, man. Hey, is she a 49er fan?
No, man. She ain't no fan. She ain't no fan of football at all, man.
She want to pour salt on my wound. See what I'm saying? I just people love to pour salt on my wound. People that don't even like the sport. They just love to see me squirm.
Nah, she's just messing with you, man. Hey.
I know, man. I can take it. But no, I did get over it. What can you do, man? What can you do? But that fell up there now. Now that was the one funny part of the whole game for me. Is looking at that fella up there, bullfrog around.
Oh yeah,
boy.
He wanted to know what was going on.
He was so mad. He turned around in the chair so they could have the camera on at one time. And
hey man, man.
Huh?
I would have went to the locker room during halftime. And told everybody, y'all got a pink slip coming. Keep playing the way you're playing now. I would have got everybody.
He was 38 hot, boy.
Yeah, but a lot of them boys are quit, man.
They did.
Yeah.
You can tell, especially the defense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They punted twice, and the second time it didn't mean nothing because they wasn't even trying. Because the game was already over.
Yeah, my first question was gonna be: Is Mike Job on the line? But I guess we know the answer to that already.
Yeah, because Jerry want to have control, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
But
that's
then
exactly what it is.
But who you gonna bring in?
Hey man, Vrabel. I would like to have Vrabel. He's a defensive mind. I know he'll bring our offensive coordinator in. I really would love to have Belichick. That's who I would love that, man. Yeah.
Him and Jerry Jones wouldn't get along.
Belichick, listen, Belichick, and it came out. There was a conversation between Jerry Jones and Belichick. And Belichick told him, if the job for the Cowboys ever come open, consider him. That's what Belichick told Jerry Jones. That's the I don't have the video, but I saw another show and they were talking about the video. And so that's a conversation they had. Plus, Belichick's mentor, Jimmy Johnson. Boy, I would love to have Belichick down there, bro. I guarantee you it wouldn't have been no stopping. It wouldn't have been no stopping on him. They would have played ball.
I tell you what they need to do.
What they need to do? What they need to do, Bubba?
They need to go and get Derrick Henry. You can let Tony Pollard go. Get Derrick Henry. Let Haskins go. Let Smith go. Go get you some bodies to put on that defensive line and go get you another big linebacker.
Absolutely. That's it. Allison said when Jerry turned his back, I was like, that's no good. And then Allison said Bill Belichick. Yep. Bring Bill Belichick down there. Tell him to bring his camera with him. Tell him to bring your camera. We got some camera in Dallas.
Yeah, but Jerry can't blame nobody but Jerry because there were people out there that he could have got. He didn't want to spend money, so that's what happens when you don't want to spend money.
Yeah, but also, Bubba, and looking at it also from a panoramic view, when you take a long look at it, I mean, those guys get paid for X's and O's. And, it's like the game of football has bypassed our coach as well as the defensive coordinator, Dan Quinn. The game of football bypassed them because look who beats us, young guys. But them young guys ain't playing, man. Them young guys are licking us. I mean, out there in 49erville, it's the young dude. And he did the same thing. Spread the offense. Spread the defense out, and where they hit the wide receiver, the tight end. If you look at it, if you think about it now, think about when the tight end Kittle got three touchdowns. Look where he was getting his touchdowns at, all alone, wide open, in the middle of the field. So that should tell you, you got to be able to guard that. We came back, and I think they said 48 out of 54 snaps. He decided to die with that. He decided that, hey, we're going to play zone till the wheels fall off. I don't care. Bro, you getting killed in the zone. They was killing when they came down the field on us like they did, bro, it took Dallas heart. And those guys looked like they were scared. It looked like they wasn't ready to play. And bottom line is, honestly, tell you the truth, they were not prepared for that game.
No, you could have tell
they were not prepared for that game.
On their first touchdown that they wasn't ready.
And that's on the coach and the defensive coordinator.
They didn't think Green Bay was gonna have it in them, man.
Hey man, Green Bay came
they
out.
underestimated them guys.
What makes it
the
worse,
same way they went in Arizona.
Yeah. Yep, they at home, they overconfident. And they got punched in the mouth. 40
million viewers. 40 million people witnessed that beating. That was a beating, bro. And so let's listen to what let me see. Let's listen to what Jimmy Johnson the other day. Let's take a listen to what Jimmy Johnson said.
Well, first of all, I can't say what I would say now on television, but I'll just say this. Every single one of you, you know how hard we've worked. I don't need to have people pointing the fingers one thing or another. You get your rear end in there and you play the way you know how to play. We can win the game. We're going to open it up. We're going to go fast tempo. Defense, get after Jordan Love. You can't give him that much time. You do what you're supposed to do, we'll win this game.
All right. That's got Michael fired. He's got everybody fired up.
No, Mike, no.
Let me get in front of you. Me first, you right now.
I could not agree
That's
more.
embarrassing.
You cannot play this game uptight.
No.
I'll tell you, you get tunnel vision. Michael and I were talking about you can't see anything. You got to relax. You got to trust yourself and respond to everything that's happening. You get the ball the second half, right off the bat. Down the field we go. Now it's 27-14. And here's the thing. All of a sudden, the young team, the Green Bay Packers, saying, whoa, just a minute here. Get them on edge. Right now, they're having their way. I go back to yesterday's Houston game. That was a shocker. No more so than what I'm seeing right now.
You know what they say? You play to win. You don't play not to lose.
Let me cut that off. I got all that Fox on there like I'm affiliate of Fox. I got affiliate of Fox Network. So guys, listening to what Jimmy said, what Terry said, and what Mike said, and listening to the fire that Jimmy had. Did you see that fire anywhere on the Cowboys team? Anywhere on the sideline?
Nope. Hey, but they did what Jimmy Johnson had said though. We didn't score a touchdown, but we got a field goal. We went straight down the field and we scored. Only thing the defense had to do was hold. What did the defense do? 5 plays, touchdown. We got the ball again. We went back down the field. We scored again. What the defense do? Come right back down the field, 4 plays, touchdown. So the offense started playing better in the second half. The defense didn't even show up. So if the defense would have came out with even a little bit of the energy that the offensive had, we probably would have won the game. Defense didn't stop nobody. Didn't try to stop nobody. Look at that one tight end all by himself. Oh boy, threw the ball up in the air. It hit the doggone big TV and came down and he just sitting there just waiting on it. Nobody around him. Yards. Come on now.
We got a couple people. We got my cousin Brian, S. Falk. What's up, Brian? Rivers blood. And Brian says Green Bay follow Buffalo's defensive script. Correct. They follow Buffalo's defensive script, 49ers defensive script, to a T. To a T. You could tell they were doing their homework. That's correct, Brian. Absolutely. Allison Taylor says those are the teams you have to play hard against. They have nothing to lose. Yeah, because Green Bay just got in, right? It was like they just got in. It was like iffy. Somebody had to lose, and they got in.
They would have lose.
Nope.
Yeah, because if they had lost, they wouldn't have got in. We would have been playing on Atlanta.
Oh, God, that would have been so beautiful. Sam Gillis Jr. Says, what's up, brothers? What's up, Sam? Yeah, I thought I'd just be talking to you about eagle feathers this week, Sam, but it looks like I'm going to be talking to you about Cowboy Spurs, too. Eagle feathers and Cowboy Spurs. I tell you what, bro. Got jam up. We got jam up, too. So yeah, no joke. And my next question is this: we seem comfortable going down with the Titanic. You know, going down with the Titanic. The ship was going down, and that's why I don't like Mike McCarthy. He don't show any emotion. He looks like a big kid with his hand stuck in the candy jar. A cookie jar, rather, like you called him. You know, he's walking out the field. He ain't mad. What kind of man don't get mad? Do I need to be on the sideline and slap him across his nose? Does he need a good slap? He wasn't mad. Oh, look who's in the house. Eric Lambright. I know he'd be showing up tonight. New York Giants, who we jam up 2 times. So I'm glad you on here.
He ain't got nothing to say. But good evening.
I'm in a roasting mood, Eric.
That's it.
Come on with it, Eric. I'm in a roasting mood, so you got a good evening. Hey, tell you better good evening like the old people, and they going by old people porch. Tell me better good evening like that. Oh, he said my. He said something. He said my too. I know that. My too. Okay. All right. We get that later. That's that. Yeah. Tyrone interpreted. Tyrone, can you interpret that?
That means his team too. They
oh yeah.
Too.
We all home. We all home. Allison said, if only the Giants played all season like the last game. I ain't lying. But you know what makes me mad? The planets aligned for us. Everything aligned for us to be NFC East champions, and only to go and I mean get beat. Bro, let me tell you, I have that kind of feeling.
I would have felt better if they had played bad against Washington.
I mean, I would have felt better if it was 31-34, Green Bay, Dallas. You know, if they edge us out. But brother, they beat us, and there ain't no excuses.
How can they try?
And Allison Taylor said now they don't have Barkley anymore.
I'll take him.
He'll be back. They gonna sign him.
Huh? No, they already agreed to part ways.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, they won't get it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They was talking about Barkley. Oh, listen to Samuel Gillen says Stephen A. Smith is a prophet. Well, I must be a prophet too, because I've been talking about how trifling the Philadelphia Eagles been all season, Sam. So I must be a prophet too. Talk about Stephen A. as a prophet. We don't even put Stephen A. on it. Eric said, how do I join in? You joining in now. You just go ahead and keep on putting your comments down. You think you mean where we at?
Hey,
no. Don't worry about that,
He want to come on the screen, man.
Huh?
You want to come on the screen, man.
This ain't Broadway. Tell what the comment said.
Hey, Ray, let him join. Don't be like that. Let him join, Ray. Let him join.
Tyrone, what did I say tonight was the prerequisite of tonight? A closed set, right? Cowboys only, right?
Yeah, I heard you.
And cause listen, I'm supposed to be, as far as I'm concerned, I watched The Color Purple last night. It was a very good musical. I could have found something else to do tonight because, boy, I didn't want to do no podcast this week after my team get jammed up. And I'm going to have somebody else come on there and talk to me, trash to me? No.
What can he say?
No, it's not happening.
What can he say when his team was garbage all day?
Eric said he couldn't handle it. So now, Eric, you done pushed the button. So let me let some Matt Beth out on you. I haven't heard from Eric Lambright in almost a year and a half or 2 years. I ain't heard nothing from him about football since we was trouncing the Giants. And now the other day, he shows up and tells Mike, hey, I want to come on the show. Eric, I'm not Johnny Carson. Who else got a show? I ain't none of them people. No, sir. Don't worry about that, Eric. Eric, just keep on putting your little comments in, and if I want to put them up there, I'll put them up there. If I don't, I won't.
Dang, Red, man, you can't be like that.
Taylor, Ty said Ty ain't no cowboy. No, Ty not a cowboy, but he come every week. So we ain't trying to run off our local people. If Ty don't come sometime, I ain't got no show. It'd be Bubba and Ty. Patrick ain't make it tonight, but I know Irvin done bail out on me. That boy must be couldn't take it. Well, this is irrelevant because I was gonna say who's gonna be next Cowboy coach, but of course we know it's gonna be the bum because we're gonna keep him. McCarthy the bum.
He going to the Chargers anyhow. So
did they sign him yet?
Nope, but that's where he been going. So we ain't have to worry about him.
Auburn talking to everybody, man. He gonna try to get all the money he can.
But let me tell you something. Wherever he go at, he can build a Super Bowl team, and you know that. He can change the atmosphere. He's a coach, man. I know that we like Jason Witten because he talked about Jason Witten, but Bo, I just don't understand. And Dallas is passing again. How Bill Belichick can be, how all these top tier coaches can be open and you won't snatch one. And that lets me know they want to keep the yes man. And that lets me know it's going to be the same thing again as this year. They want to keep the yes man. Hey, you know, Allison said, look at Bam Mav. Allison, I'm going to put it up here so I can come back and screenshot that and give it the mic after a while. Yeah, you said, hey, listen to this. Sam Gillen says, McCarthy for president.
Well, I guess their coach going to be vice president.
I ain't lying. Sam, what y'all gonna do with Sirianni sauce? That old Sirianni sauce went sour, boy. He done been crying. He ain't did nothing since he cried last year. Oh, and Eric said, I promise I'll be nice. Eric. Moving on, continuing with the itinerary. Allison Taylor's laughing. Allison, don't laugh because you know I'm incorrigible. I like applause. So, Sam, this is for you and me. People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's on the couch with me. I'm glad he's on the show. Yes, Sam, that's you and me. One and done this year, boy. I tell you what. What a slide. The Cowboys are the first team to win 12 games in 3 straight seasons and fail to make the conference championship in any of them. That's why you need to fire Mike McCarthy. Now look at this. The Philadelphia Eagles, the only team in 35 years to start a season 10-1 or better, to finish the season with 5+ losses. That's why they need to fire Sirianni. What do y'all think about that?
I said the offensive coordinator need to go. That guy play calling was horrible.
For who? Oh yeah, the Eagles. Yeah.
How you run the ball the first 2 times and pick up a first down, then pass the next 13 times?
Sam said our coach can kick rocks. Hey, I'm gonna tell you how you do it because You do it because this guy, man, what this guy did, this guy changed defensive coordinators in the middle of the road. Who does that? Who does that? Who changes the defensive coordinator out? It wasn't the defensive coordinator's fault that Philly was falling off. It was personnel. They know they were missing personnel. Their defensive coordinator from last year went somewhere else. The offensive coordinator went somewhere else last year. Philly did not have the personnel, man. They should have known that, you know.
Well,
yeah.
They had the personnel.
When they was running the ball last year, you kept that defense off the field.
Yeah, they had the personnel.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's the same team they had last year, minus what? About 1 or 2 on the defense.
No, they lost about 3 people. I know they lost Hargrave on the defense, and
they lost a corner.
Back.
Yeah, and a linebacker.
Yeah.
But they brought in people.
Hey, so Sam Gillis Jr. says Philly knows backwards is a direction. Absolutely. Oh, and Eric says, okay, I see you're scared, so I understand your discrimination. Peace. So, Eric, behind door number 5. Your parting gift is to close the door and get out. Bye. See you later.
Dang, Rev.
See you later. Sam Gillis says Philly was suspect the whole season. Yeah, they were suspect the whole season.
I said that after the 5th game of the year.
And so DC, Dan Quinn interviewed for the Panthers and Titans head coach vacancies on Wednesday. He will then interview for the Commanders job on Thursday and the Chargers job on Friday, per Albert Breer. Bro, if you are the hiring manager, if you're the owner, based on Dan Quinn's body of work this season, do you hire him to be your head coach? Did his stock drop?
Well, you got to think, Quinn did take a team to the Super Bowl, man. Hey.
Okay.
He did look horrible.
Did
I wouldn't hire him.
Did Quinn take the team to? Okay, yeah, Quinn went to Super Bowl and they lost with Atlanta, and then the Legion of Boom, they went to Super Bowl, but that wasn't all him because they had a jammed up offense. They had a really good running back, you know. But he built the Legion of Boom, so I'll give it to him. But the game has passed Quinn by. Yeah, the game has passed Quinn by. And so listen, we got a troll, y'all. Spoken like a true cowgirl. So Eric's hanging around. Eric. So Eric, you're hanging around. Oh, are you lonely? Are you lonely? You lonely? You lonely? There ain't no Giants shows on tonight, right? Hey, I'm gonna see if I got some friends that's Giants. I'll see if they got a podcast that you can come on. But you ain't coming on here, Bubba. Now, we has no seats for you. We has no seats for you, Bubba. So you look like you're crying now. And I'm gonna tell you how that sounds to me. Spoken like a true cowgirl. Sorry, Eric. Sorry. I didn't mean to touch you. I didn't mean to touch you inside. You know, the older you get, you get more sentimental and everything. Eric, you can still watch from where you're at, buddy. Not stopping you.
And that's your homeboy, man. How you gonna do him like that, man?
Nah, he live in Lawrenceville. He live on way down there. He really my homeboy. He just live close to the area. Yeah. All right, so let's check this out. Let's check out what Steve Young said. See what you make me say, man? You ain't right, man.
The Cowboys are the winner or the loser, I guess, is that they continue to underperform at the key moments to their talent, and they've done it for 20 years. And it never ends. They never live up to or extend or expand on the talent they have. They always have a talented team, but they never live to it. And last week had to be the most painful thing that Jerry Jones has seen in 20 years.
Okay, but this is systemic. And the one constant has been Jerry Jones.
Dan, come on. I mean, there's a couple of fundamental, so you talk systemic, it's fundamental rootedness of what's wrong with the Cowboys, and that is that Jerry Jones runs the team, but he's not the coach. And I always said, if he's going to run the team, you got to be the coach. But he doesn't hire somebody who is empowered by Jerry to be independent, so that when you walk in the locker room and you want to talk to the players, you want to yell at the players, and you yell at the players, and the players go, well, I don't really care what you say because I only listen to Jerry. And that's the problem, is that the head coach for 20 years has not been empowered. And he's got to hire somebody who is clearly empowered. I mean, they talk about Bill Belichick right now. It's fun to talk about. I don't know if there's any chance of it. But a guy like that would be somebody who now has the power in the locker room and can get the players to play and live up to the expectations and to their talent. Now, the other piece of it, though, is because it's America's team, everyone talks about it, that somehow you're a Cowboy, you're already famous. And because of that, they haven't earned it. I think whether they.
So I usually don't agree with Steve Young on anything he says, but I had to feel him on saying it was systemic. So what do y'all think, man? You think that it's in the Cowboys culture? It's systemic? They feel like they've already earned it?
Come on. Yep.
The problem is much deeper than a coach.
It's owner. Everybody knows Jimmy Johnson. Everybody knows Jimmy. Just like Steve Young said, there's nobody that's willing to tell Jerry Jones, hey, you sit over there, you give me the players that I need, and I'll bring you championships. The only person that was willing to do that, what did Jerry do? Jerry got rid of him because he couldn't handle him, and that was Jimmy Johnson.
Well, they can't do it because they know what's going to happen. He ain't even going to bring in nobody that got that attitude.
Yeah, good. That's why he got rid of Jimmy Johnson, because Jimmy Johnson didn't care what he said. Jimmy Johnson said, this is my team. So, until then, we're going to be having the same conversation every year. Because he don't want to give the coach what they need because he act like he can take all this money with him, and you can't take it with you.
So do you think it's the fact that okay, and when you talk about not giving the coach what he needs, and you say money, but do you think that it's
talking about players?
Okay, you talking about players. I
think about the players that they need.
I'm thinking it's a lot deeper than that, Bub. I'm feeling that it's power. You know, it's that he's not giving the coach's power that the coach needs. You know, like he's got a talk show where he comes on every week and talks about the Cowboys. We've even heard about what players are going to play this week from his podcast. You know,
he can go in the locker room and just go up to the players and ask them, "Hey, what's going on? How you feeling? This and that."
And you know, I look at him as an employer, but then also you can't infringe. You know, if I hire Tyrone to be a head coach, then Tyrone will be the head coach. I always felt like this. No matter what you do and what business you do, I felt like management always has to stick together. I felt like if we need to have a disagreement, and like the three of us are the principals, we need to have a disagreement away from the players. You know, you can't have a disagreement around the people that under your employ, because they're going to lose respect for Tyrone if I talk to Tyrone some kind of way. So if I'm going to check Tyrone, I call him in the office and check him. And then, you know, knowing that he from Charleston off the height, he go check me right back, you know, because, Tyrone, them Charleston, but we will say, boy, hey, look, yeah, what? Yuck, yeah. But, you know, I'm a jolly old soldier. But, you know, let me stop saying that for the boy. Look for me. But no, honestly, and I think that he takes away the coach's power. You know, he takes away the coach's power. And I think that's where it becomes systemic and it becomes in deep. And see, he can't get rid of Mike McCarthy because he really wants McCarthy to work, because McCarthy works with him. McCarthy don't talk back to him. McCarthy take whatever you tell him to do. McCarthy is his do boy. Just like the people was calling for Jason Head, and he couldn't help it no more because you know the people were just raising Cain and start getting close to his money. But this gonna get close to his money too, because I'm telling you, people gonna come to those games, but they're gonna be a drop off because people gonna get tired of losing.
But like you know what? Me myself, I would have gave him one more year because
he don't deserve it.
This. Yeah and no. I'm gonna say yeah and no, because for the last 3 years you won 12 games. No other team can say that in the league too much, that you winning your games. Yeah. For some reason, when it's time for the playoffs, he can't fire them guys out. But then still, we don't have the players that we need. What did Jerry Jones say this year? He don't. Hey, we good with the players we got. He don't have to go out there and get nobody.
Right.
And everybody's seen it except for him. Mark McCarthy scared to tell him that he crazy. His own son scared to tell him, Dad, no. This is what we need. It's time for you to sit down. Let me run the team. He must be scared that Jerry Jones gonna kick him out his will.
Hell yeah, the guy gonna cut him off. they just wait. They biding time, man.
Mm-hmm. I tell him like I used to tell my lieutenants. Your job is to do paperwork and write awards.
That's what you
tell and check my spelling. When it come to them soldiers,
don't
you
mess
better
with
not let me hear you tell them to do anything, because that's not your place.
Exactly. Man, I done had so many of them. I had one, a little one cadet came from West Point. She out there. Oh, you don't get the hell away from here. She running, telling people, I don't give a damn. Get the hell out of here.
And I used to tell my soldiers, I dare y'all go and ask their lieutenant something.
Yeah.
See what you get. And that's what Mark McCarthy need to tell them players. Y'all don't run to Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry don't run this team. I do. And he need to tell Jerry, I run, with all due respect, I run this team. This is my team.
It's systemic, like
It's been going like that for so long. That's why.
And now what makes it so bad this year, Jerry's doing them a favor, see, because he done went on national TV and got blown out. So it's a favor. I'm keeping you around. So he got more control over him now.
Yeah.
Because really he should have been firing him, and by him not firing him, brother, it's gonna be another year of no Super Bowl in Dallas. You better believe.
You know what, too? I fault Jerry. Why I fault Jerry for making that comment during the week. So now you got this man playing not to win. You got this man playing not to lose his job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and you know what, Bubba?
Only thing he had to do was keep his mouth shut and let the man play.
I hate to say it, Bubba, but I probably would take him in that back room and tell him the same thing. I'll probably tell him, man. I'll tell him straight up. I've been like, listen, man, ain't no harm against you, Mike. I like you. Y'all can still come over for Christmas dinner. Boy, if you don't win that game against Green Bay, hey.
But that's between you. That's between you and him behind closed doors.
But you're right.
Not
like I
you
said
gonna get on national TV and say that. So now you got this man playing for. If I lose, so I can't even coach right.
Well, Mike doesn't show you that even if people been dying, he can't win that game. Because the halftime, the look on his face said it all. The body language of the Dallas Cowboys said it all. They were beat before they went in that locker room by halftime. The way they looked, they didn't look fired up. They didn't look like, hey, we gonna come back out here and do this thing. They didn't look like.
But you know what? The offense looked like it at first. The defense never showed back up. The offense after the halftime, they came to play. Defense stayed in the locker room, and they should have stayed in there the rest of the. Just say, I don't want to play no more.
Allison, we got cute baby on the show. That could bring my ratings up, Tyrone. Thank you.
Bring the ratings up.
That'll bring the ratings up. The cute baby.
Well, he'd be expecting. We'd be waiting on our residual.
Yep. And I said up with that now. Boy, I tell you what.
Dallas scored every time they got the ball set for twice.
They scored at the wrong time. They should have. You know when they need to do that? You know when they need to score? They needed to score after them boys came down and got 7. That's when they need to score. By the time they score, game was out of reach. Mathematically, they couldn't get back in it.
They could have. If the defense would have came to play.
If they would have made some stops, they could have.
If they made some stops.
If the defense came to play, they, in the second half, they could have won that game.
But didn't they pull the first string out after a while? They pulled the first string out.
In the fourth quarter.
That's why we was moving the ball so easy. They pulled the first string out.
But they made it into a game. The third quarter, they made it into a game. If the defense would have stopped, went down there and made a couple of stops, it would have been a game because they came down twice and they scored.
And you know that at that point in the game, that's when the defense is tired. That's when they
ain't doing nothing. What are they tired for?
Boy, listen, they tired from. They tired from.
They had one long play.
They tired Green Bay. Nothing.
And that was their first touchdown, one long drive. Yeah, and that was their first touchdown. Everything else was 4 and 5 plays.
But listen, I didn't know the time of possession, but I guarantee you that defense was on the field all day. I guarantee you they got us beaten time of possession by leagues and miles. I don't know it, but I know the first half they had the time of possession. Allison Taylor says the owner needs to stay out the way. That is correct, Allison. Sam Gillen said, Cornell, check my Facebook page. I put up statements about Philly and Dallas. I'm on there. I don't see it. I don't see it, Sam. Allison said, as you said earlier, yes, man. That's right. He's a yes man. And Allison said, doesn't he still have a year under his contract? And I think he does, but we should buy him out. I was hoping they'd buy him out and fire him. Buy him out and fire him. Yeah, do what everybody else do. Let him stay home. When we hired him, he was bought out from Green Bay and fired. We should have left him right there. Green Bay had him. We should have left him right there where Green Bay put him at.
So answer this question. Everybody hollering they should get rid of Dak. Should they get rid of Dak?
No, I don't think so. But I think they need to bring in competition. I think that we need to bring in. I think with that next quarterback that's behind him, and I think that we need to go ahead and get us another quarterback. And I think the quarterback needs to be a competition. I think there needs to be a competition for quarterback. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. I'm just gonna tell you like this: people play better. People play better when they know somebody's on the bench that can replace them. Bottom line. And
how you gonna replace this man? And he's second in the MVP vote this year. He should have get it, but
Bubba,
you gonna be second.
Bubba, do you want general
one bad game? But he didn't play bad by himself. That's what people trying to. That's what everybody got to realize. This man ain't played bad by himself.
No,
the whole team played bad. So in that case, you need to get rid of Michael Parsons.
But my thing is, do y'all want to pay him all that money?
And everybody else, because they didn't show up neither. Nobody came to show up.
But Bubba, if you want your general manager Cornell Johnson to get you the Super Bowl, you will see. We talk about it. You're undermining me, Bubba. And I tell you what we need to do, Bubba. If you want the general manager Cornell Johnson to get you to the Super Bowl, I can get you there, Bubba. I can get you to the Super Bowl, Bubba.
Not by getting rid of your quarterback. You need to bring in. You need to bring in some skilled players, some skilled position players. That's the problem.
I agree with you.
Now we ain't got no running game, so they not even worrying about us running the ball. One bit.
And that makes a big difference. And Terrence Steele, he needs to go. Allison Taylor says they brought in another quarterback and wouldn't play him. They need to give him a chance. And then Allison says right tie. And let's listen to this. Since Bubba, since you're talking about that, another person I usually don't agree with, but he said something really smart. So let's listen to what Rex Ryan said.
41 out of 60, Rex.
Yeah.
403 yards.
Don't you dare blame Dak Prescott for this game.
What do you mean?
No, the defense stunk. I don't care how. Dak Prescott, I get it. Dak only threw for 403 yards, rushed for 45 yards. It's Dak Prescott's fault. The hell it is. This defense stunk. And that's you want to why'd they lose? Why'd they look like crap? Why'd they get out coached? I don't know. But point to the defense, period. Period.
It was excruciating to watch. We will work our way to the offense. Danny, I know you are itching to dive into the way the quarterback did or did not play. But Rex insisted in our meeting this morning, no matter how hard I tried to talk him out of it, that we start with the defense. Dan, it was excruciating to watch. I mean, those of us who wanted to see the Cowboys make a deep run, they gave up the run on the very first play of the game, and they never stopped it the entire day. What happened to the Cowboys defense yesterday, Dan Orlovsky?
Exactly what we talked about on Monday, Greeny. On Monday morning, we came in of last week and said, listen, this is a bad matchup for Dallas. Green Bay's going to put Jordan Love under center. Green Bay's going to use a ton of pre-snap motion. Green Bay's going to use a ton of play-action pass. And the Cowboys defense has struggled with all that. And for some reason, no one wanted to listen to that. Early on, you saw the under center, 12 personnel, 1 back, 2 tight ends. They kept play faking at Micah Parsons to make sure that they could protect the backside while also making sure that they helped that front side tackle. And then what they did was they attacked the man coverage. They would fake running to one side and run back across from where they came from. Jordan Love had great pockets all afternoon. This allowed him to play very comfortable. They quick snapped the Cowboys defense on multiple times. This is a perfect example of it. Micah Parsons wins. This is why they kept faking at Micah.
So Bubba, that's your theory, and Rex Ryan was saying it. I just get a little caught up sometimes because I'm mad with all them boys.
I'm like this: if Dak scored 45, they still would have lost. If he would have had a good game and scored 45, he still would have lost because they scored 48. Whose fault that is? Defense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
defense ain't showed up all day.
It's the defense. It's the defense. I agree with you on that. It's the defense.
Now that second interception, yeah. But he gave up 7. The defense gave up what? 41.
Yeah.
Defense ain't stopped nobody the whole day.
Yeah.
Nope.
Defense.
You can't win like that. So everybody hollering for Dak. Get rid of Dak for what?
Yeah, no, I digress now. I like Dak Prescott. Don't get me wrong. I'm mad with the whole team, bro, because we home.
Because if you get rid of Dak, who you gonna bring in?
But my thing, that, like I said, the only problem is you got to pay Dak more money, man.
You're gonna have to pay him.
Huh?
You're gonna have to pay him.
Yeah, but
yeah, you got to pay him. You got to pay him.
I don't know.
But who you gonna bring in? Who
That's
you
a
gonna
lot
get?
of money to give that guy, man.
Who you gonna get?
Hey,
It wasn't his fault they lost the game. Who you gonna get?
I mean, I'm with
So
you.
who you gonna get?
Hey, that's a lot of money. And when you got a lot of things, you got a lot of places you need to fix.
I mean, the places that they need to fix aren't really places that are going to cost a lot of money. I mean,
If you want some top-notch guys, it's going to cost you.
Guess what?
Man,
we could have got them for little or nothing.
We could have by now.
could have had.
We could have had a stockpile of who we needed. They decided not to be active.
No, not they. It ain't they. It's one person. Jerry Jones decided.
More than Jerry. It's Jerry's son. Because Jerry don't never mind spending that money.
But Jerry got the Jerry got the last say so.
You got to give Parsons that money.
He gonna get his. CeeDee Lamb gonna get his.
Yeah. So it's
but there was other players that we could have got for little or nothing.
Yeah, we had $10 million.
We had money to bring in people.
To bring people
but
in.
When you say that you good with what you got, that's a problem. And everybody else see your weaknesses except for you.
Sam Gillens.
That's that all-timers kicking in.
Yeah. Sam Gillens.
I'm paying you money to do your damn job.
Yeah. Sam Gillens said that okay, so
look, y'all brought in players.
Sam talking trash. Sam Gillens.
Look what the Eagles did. They brought in players. It didn't work for them, but they brought in players.
Yeah.
Every other team that's in the playoff right now, they brought in players to fill in holes that they were weak in.
Right. Let's get these comments. Sam Gillen says, last one, Cowboys teams and fans, if you want to stay a star and worrying about the owner all up in video, hogging interviews, end zone dancing, come to Death Row, aka the real NFL. Somebody check on Sam Gillen. I think his blood sugar is high. Sam, stop eating them candy bars. Then Sam Gillen says, newsflash, Department of Sanitation rejects all Philadelphia Eagles applications. No trash allowed. True Philly fan. Hey, you said no trash allowed. All the Philly fans in the trash can. As Sam Gillens, Philly took such a deep nosedive this year. If it was the Olympics, they would get 10s all across. Coming back, Allison Taylor said the owner decided, and that's true, Allison. The owner.
There you go, Allison. Thank you.
The owner did decide. My friend, this is to my friend Jason Jenkins. He sends this out to me. He's a Kansas City Chiefs fan. He says, Cornell Tony Johnson, you thought I forgot? Take a seat, buddy. And I said, hey, buddy, yours is on the truck. Because that's right. Kansas City show ain't going to be around too long. So you can believe yours is going to be on the truck, buddy. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Sam, here's another tidbit for you. The Philadelphia Eagles are the only team in 35 years to start a season 10-1. I think I said that earlier, but I'm just going to give it to you again. Or better, to finish the season with 5+ losses. Y'all played in the Super Bowl last year. Y'all played in the Super Bowl.
I see Jalen Hurts. Hey, he looking like he might turn into another Carson Wentz.
Well, Jalen was hurt. You know, Jalen's been hurt. He's been playing hurt.
He ain't been that hurt though.
And you know, one thing I do have to say about them is that one thing I definitely have to say is that they have been, it's great. Oh, Sam says, thank you for the history lesson. You're welcome, Sam. And to add to that history lesson, y'all got one Super Bowl. So you take that one Super Bowl, that one trophy, and put it in that big trophy case, Sam. Love you, though. Getting back to that, I respect my man, though. I respect Jalen Hurts, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I like Jalen Hurts. I even though I don't like no Philadelphia Eagles, Jerome, except for Jerome Brown, the U. Gotta remember Jerome Brown, and hey, Reggie White. Gotta remember those guys. But other than that, man, yeah.
You know why I say what I say though?
Why
because they don't show him the same love they show Dak Prescott. When Dak was throwing all them interceptions last year, what did they do? They ragged him. He garbage. He ain't this, he ain't that. Jalen Hurts been throwing interceptions from the start of the season till the end. Hey, he played good, but he probably had 2 good games the whole year.
But his game predicates on it. They don't have a running game. They don't have a running game. Jalen Hurts' game is. I'm not a big fan of it. They don't run the ball. He's gonna have poor showings.
So, yeah, he looking like he's gonna be another Carson Wentz. He got his money, and guess what he did this year? Nothing.
Hey,
I mean, I can't say that about Hurts, man. I gotta always give the brother more than the other. So I'm always be up for the brother, the black quarterback.
Me too, but guess what?
And,
I call it like I see it. When Dak played like trash last year, I put it on him.
He predicates on the run game.
Yeah, that's it.
You make him have to pass, man. He throws the ball all over the field, man.
Exactly.
With no pressure on him, he's all over the field, man.
Exactly. Yeah, you're gonna have to let Hurts play his game. You gotta let Hurts play his game, man. And Allison says once again, I thought I saw Bam Mab in here.
Well, Allison ain't no good,
boy. Oh,
he just like Tua.
Oh, hey man, Tua's a good quarterback.
Just shit.
Tua throws the ball up in the air so Tyreek and Waddle can run underneath it. Thank you.
Come on, man. Tua pinpoint that ball too now. Them guys got game now. I just see what Jalen put that ball at too now. Let me tell you. Hey, it's hard to be an NFL quarterback.
I call it like I see it. Hey, I sit there and I watch the game.
So
Tua, and I call it like I see it.
So Tua is Terry Bradshaw, because that's what Terry Bradshaw used to do. Loft it up.
Tua gonna throw you a 5-yard slant, and it's gonna be a 70-yard pass, but it ain't gonna be because of him.
Y'all gonna make me pull film. Show y'all some of them pinpoint passes that Tua throw.
That he throw the ball and Tyreek run underneath it.
I bet you ain't over 10 yards.
Passes. Man, listen.
I bet you ain't over 10 yards.
As a matter of fact, when they was beating Dallas, when they beat Dallas, he kept hitting Tyreek in the zone, and that was like 15-yard
short passes.
Short passes, man.
Short passes. Everything was short.
But look where he put it at, man. So I ain't gonna let y'all talk about Tua later.
Everything was short passes.
Man, let me tell you something. Y'all sound like Josh fans. What y'all say about Josh?
Nope.
I can hear the same thing.
Another one. Josh
another one. He can't be trusted neither.
No.
Hey, guess he gonna turn the ball over.
His game predicated off the run game also.
Hey, so now Sam gonna talk about
pressure, he gonna throw it away.
Sam said they got 1 Super Bowl but 4 championships since the inception of the league. Tam, let me tell you about them championships. Ain't nobody count them championships. People count the Super Bowl. I know what you're talking about. The little mom and pop championships. When you used to beat
like the little trophies they used to give us in middle school. Yeah,
honorable mention. Hey man, we talking about the Super Bowl, and y'all been to 5, if I'm not mistaken, and lost 4. If I'm not mistaken, I think y'all been to 5 and lost 4.
No, they ain't been to that many, had they?
Man, they lost to They lost to the
Raiders.
The Raiders. Who they lose to with T.O.?
New England.
Kansas City.
Lost to New England.
Yeah, in Kansas City.
In Kansas City. They've been to more than that, though. They've been to more than 3 Super Bowls.
They've been to 4. They won 1. They won 1, lost 3.
Sam says the Super Bowl is all marketing. Thank you for that, Sam. We appreciate that. And Allison said their trophy said we're number 1. Yes, Allison, they got a trophy. Remember in school when you couldn't really draw good? I remember I couldn't draw good, and my uncle had to draw the picture anyway, so I didn't care because I couldn't draw. For my I got honorable mention, and I was mad about it because the other girl won. She got the blue ribbon, and I got the little honorable mention ribbon. I took that ribbon and threw it off the bus window when I was going home because I didn't want no honorable mention ribbon. But anyway, yeah, that's what Sam them got. They got the little special. Y'all got the little special ribbons. Y'all played the championship game, Sam. Y'all played the championship games. Oh, look who shows up. Pam says, yep, all marketing. You know, that's like a Giants fan says all marketing. And said, Pam, is it all marketing because them Giants don't be going? We don't go either, though. So let me just shut up right now. Let me get out of that because we ain't going either. We sure ain't going this year. Texans versus the Ravens, 4:30 p.m. January the 20th, Saturday. Who y'all got?
Ravens.
That's a hard one, man. I think this game gonna be
the Ravens.
That's a hard game for real.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a good one. But if I put it this way, if that defense, if they can't stop the Ravens defense, it's gonna be a long day.
I'm sorry.
And if they can't contain Lamar Jackson, it's gonna be a long day.
Allison said she got the Ravens, and Allison punched me in the eye. She said, why are you on the Giants? I'm sorry, Allison. Allison, I'm on the Giants because Pam is here. Pam Clark is here. I'm just giving her a hard time. I'm sorry. Allison, she got the Ravens. Sam says Dallas came in the league in 1960. Green Bay has the most championships. Yes, we came in the league in 1960, Sam. And Sam, ever since then, Philly has been in our shadow. And they're still in our shadow. This year, you had an opportunity to get out of our shadow, and you couldn't get out of our shadow. So you're still in our shadow. So I guess you can call yourself the Philly Groundhogs. And it's always Groundhog Day for you. So yeah, this is Sam history nerd. Thank you, Sam, for that history. Oh, so yeah, man. So you said if that Texas defense shows up, listen, if that Ravens shows up that beat the 49ers, nobody will beat them, bro. Nobody could beat them. Allison Taylor said, you're so proper. Thank you, Allison. I really try. I try to enunciate my words. Allison, because you know why? Because 2 times last week, somebody called me Geechee. And I said, Geechee. And she said, because I was talking to this lady, and she said, excuse me, what did you say? And I said, and I had to slow down. Because then I realized I said the word thief. And I when I said thief, I was talking about a thief. So I said they were stealing. They weren't a thief. They were stealing. Yes. Sam says delusion is a heck of a drug. Okay, Sam. So you say we're delusional now. Okay. All right. So, if that Ravens team shows up, I'm going with the Ravens, man. I can't go against the Ravens. So I'm gonna take the Ravens on that game.
I'm going with my old defensive coordinator. I'm going with D'Amico, man.
You going with D'Amico?
Yeah, man.
Boy, if D'Amico, if D'Amico didn't get to the Super Bowl, I'm gonna know it's fixed. If D'Amico and the 49ers go, I'm gonna know it's fixed. That's too much storyline. NFL, I'm telling you right now, if the 49ers and Texas go, I'm gonna know it's fixed.
No, if Texas and Green Bay win Saturday,
I'm gonna know it's fixed. I'm gonna know it's fixed. I know the fix is in, but no, they ain't gonna let that happen because they love Purdy too much. Them boys gonna let Purdy lose. No, them boys gonna let Purdy lose. No, they done said my man is the best running back of all time. You know they on crack cocaine. Packers and the 49ers.
Gotta go with San Fran.
I hate them both.
San Fran.
I can't go against them, and I can't go against the Ravens.
And so Allison says, "Go Pack, go." And in this game, I'm going to be neutral because I hope they both lose. If they could both lose, is there a possibility? Do I have to commit? I tell you, I don't think that the Packers are going to go down there and beat them because I think that the 49ers already got all their referees ready, and I'm really sure they're not going to go down there and beat them boys. If it's a close game, I see a pass interference, and I see the 49ers punching it in from the 2-yard line. If that happens now, y'all think I'm taking money from the NFL. So I hope that don't happen. Buccaneers and the Lions. Larry Gibbs, y'all going down. I'm going down. Do. I'm going down. And Larry Gibbs, I want you to know something. You're putting my name in all them posts. You're out there, all that flaunting and all that flossing for them old raggedy Buccaneers who they look.
But you know what,
decent.
Connell?
Yeah.
If Tampa Bay can stop the run,
they ain't gonna beat the Lions, Bubba.
It'd be a close game.
Bubba, they ain't gonna be close, Bubba.
If you know why I say it, they stop the run, and if they put pressure on Goff, he gonna give him at least 2.
You ever saw a Chihuahua and a Rottweiler fight?
Hey, Chihuahuas are kind of mean, you know.
A Rottweiler will eat a Chihuahua and put a pickle on them like a sandwich.
So you say this going to be a blowout?
Them boys going to tear Baker Mayfield out the frame. That defense right there, that Lions defense, oh, man, them boys going to tear them up. That Lions defense, well, listen, the Buccaneers played a very, and you know they played a very subdued Philadelphia Eagle team. They didn't get Philadelphia from last year or year before, rather. They got the Philadelphia from this year. So now they got to go play them Lions in the Lions den? No, their name ain't Daniel. Only way they come at that Lions den is if they name Daniel. And their name ain't Daniel. They ain't even got no Daniel on the team. Got a little church got in there, Tyrone. Got a little lightning in the background. Ooh, huh?
It'd be a good game.
You think it's gonna be a good game?
I think it'll be a good game.
Okay.
If they can stop the run, it'll be close.
Okay. And Allison says, "Hey, Bam Bam. Oh, Bam Bam. Bam Bam. I got good evening. What's going on, brother?" Bam, I gotta show you who Allison said you were. I'm gonna show you a picture in a minute, man. If you say, "Hey, Bam Bam," and Sam Gillen said, "We gotta love these young quarterbacks." Hey, Bam Bam, how about your homeboy Eric try to come on? Eric Lambert try to come on here and Bogart today talk about how do we get in. I said, "You already in. You tried to Bogart me, man. You tried to Bogart. How about that? We talk about that later." Allison says, "The Lions defense is fire." Bam Bam says, "If your aunt had, she would be your uncle, Bubba."
Do what now?
If your aunt had pistachios, she would be your uncle, Bubba. You get it, Bubba?
Somewhat.
Okay. You get it down the road. You get it down the road. Let me see if I can find that little fella. The Chiefs and the Bills. Another dagger in the heart of Larry Gibbs. But I think the Bills. I think the Bills may be able to win that game. But if a good weekend for me would be for the Buccaneers and the Bills to lose. That'd be a really good weekend for me. Bubby said, meaning Tampa Bay here with it.
I ain't said they were going to win. I say it's going to be a good game.
Oh, you said?
I I say it'll be close. I ain't say they were going to win.
Okay, I think the Lions will tear them up. I think they're gonna remember just exactly who they are this week, going down to the Lions Den. And Allison says, Val said you
If.
Oh,
gotta go with Kansas City until he beat them.
Oh, Bubba, he said you said if. You said if, Bubba. That's what Bam Mab said. Bam said you said if.
That's the if. That's what it was.
He said you said if. So who we got? Tyrone, you already picked? Tyrone, you picked Chiefs or Bills?
Go on the Bills.
You going with the Bills? All right. All right. All right. So Bam Map, I gotta show you who I had got a mad fella here.
Well, you know, you might not want to show Bam that picture, man.
I gotta show Bam that, boy. I gotta show Bam that, boy.
It's about to get ugly.
I gotta show Bam that, boy. I gotta show Bam that. Let's see here. Let me share. Do. Bam. Bam. Every time I put this guy up, Allison says that looks like Bam Mab. Allison over there talking to Bam now. You saw that? Hi, Bam Mab. Allison said his twin. So that was the autopsy of the Dallas Cowboys. Sad. It was a hard show. Allison's crying. It was a hard show to get through. Bam Mab, what do you have to say about the Cowboys, man, about why they lost? Bam said he actually does. Bam said he actually does with hair. Oh, you soft with Allison. I tell you, Allison, God knows, if one of us had said that, we would have been roasted. Bam, I wish he was on the show tonight where Eric had come on here. We was gonna roast him. He lucky. He lucky, Bam. I mean, he was talking big trash too. I mean, talking big trash to me. Call me cowgirl and everything. Talk about how do we get on set. I should have. You know what? I should have messed with him. I should have told him all kind of fool stuff. I should have told him his voice activated and told him to say Eric. I didn't think about it at the time, though. I'm thinking about it now because we don't have the show. I didn't think about it, Ty. If I had thought about it, I would have did it. Believe me, I would have definitely did it. I would have definitely did it, man. But any final thoughts? Anybody got any final thoughts before we leave tonight?
Hey, go 49ers.
Ty says go 49ers.
Be back next year.
But we said we'd be back next year.
Hey, we be back next year. Hey, that's all I can say.
Yeah, we'll be back next year. But Bam Mab. Alice tells I told y'all. Bam Mab said Eric is a tick on a dog.
What y'all?
He is a little mosquito, a little mangy mosquito at that. Bee. We try to have the show here. They're talking trash.
Hey, Bam Mab. Hey, Bam. I heard you was in Virginia, man.
Bam Ty said he heard you was in Virginia. Hey, Bubba, you see what Bam said about Eric?
All righty.
Boy, he should. He lucky. He lucky. Bad. Hey, he said, "I am Ty." Ty, he said he
part of VA you in, man? What?
Ty said, "What part of VA you in, Val?" Come back in a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, any final words, guys? Bad Mouse said, and it's brick cold.
You got that right. It was cold as I don't know what this morning, man. That dang Hawk was out, boy.
Hey, Ty said, what part are you in, Bam Map? Will Eric Lambright ever return?
No, man, you don't hurt that man.
Nah, you don't ran him.
Probably not. But I don't care. I don't listen, Bubba. I really don't care, Bubba. If there's anything I really don't care about, I sure ain't care. I don't care a little bit. Allison said, "Bam, what's your brother's name in that picture?" Oh, Allison tried to roast you, Bam. She said, "Your Bubba."
Hey, that little Bam.
He's a mean man. He's a mean man now. He's a mean dude. That was a mean looking little fella. That's how I feel though. On the couch, and they ain't supposed to be on the couch this time of year. And Bam, I hope you see they keeping McCarthy. McCarthy, they're not gonna fire him. Another year, boy. Next year, I'm gonna be watching pickleball. Ain't nobody be putting up with that foolishness again.
Hey, I hear about it tomorrow on Undisputed.
Oh yeah.
Skip gonna be mad. It's all outdoors tomorrow.
You know he is. Bam Man said, he said Lacrosse, Virginia offer 85.
Oh, I'm over on the other side, Newport News.
He's in Newport News, yo. That's the hey.
That's right, bad news.
Bam said another long year. Yeah, Bam. Yeah, Bam. Another long year, boy. Another year of no Super Bowl. Another one coming up. Yeah, but I bet you next year I'll be taking me a trip or something like that. I'm lying. I'll be right in front of that TV like this. Wonder what we're gonna do this year. Lose again. Well, yeah. So, huh?
I said, ain't what you gonna say.
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
I see we got Baltimore next year, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and Houston.
Yep, we got a bunch of teams that gonna be on the upswing. Cincinnati quarterback,
y'all come back to San Francisco again.
Let me tell you something. If we were, I can't even talk trash because you know what? We ain't got no different coach, and chances are they're not gonna get no new offensive coordinator. You know, chances are things gonna stay the same. You know, only thing they're gonna do different is get a defensive coordinator. Why I'm feeling they're gonna get somebody softer than Dan Quinn, because I don't. You know, matter of fact, you watch. They might go ahead and move my man Al Harris up.
But you know what?
Damn, says it's Jerry.
It still ain't going to matter who they bring in, because if we don't bring in the players that we need, it ain't going to matter. Until they beef up that defensive line, it ain't going to matter.
Yeah.
They too small up front. Period.
Allison said, pray for a baby boy. He's playing with the Birmingham Stallions, USFL. Okay. All right, USFL now.
Stuff, man.
It's good to hear. We will keep lifting in our prayers. Hey, Allie, Bam Mavis is madman at Allie. That's the madman. The madman. The madman. I hear Ty's grandbaby back there talking.
I ain't got no grand. I ain't got no grands. Don't put that on me.
Oh, that's your baby. That's your baby.
No,
okay,
I know your
baby. That's all right. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, Ty.
No,
Ty, it's all right. It's all right, Ty.
No,
it's
that
all
ain't
right.
all right.
Ain't nothing
My
wrong with
baby's
going
16.
Ain't nothing wrong going to the bus stop now. Hey, listen,
No.
I know if I gotta take somebody to the bus stop, I have to put Vaseline on my face too. Cool as it is outside in that morning, my knee creaking. If that child too young and start running, hey, I hope we got another one at the house. I can't chase him. I have to go back home and say, where my baby at? I don't know. It took off running. I hope he made it to the bus. I couldn't catch him. I threw a shoe at him and missed him. Yeah, man. So anybody else have anything to say?
Nah, man.
So it is done. I have come out here in the middle of the shame and angst and brokenness and of the Dallas Cowboys going down like a ship out there on the water. So all I have to say is we still Cowboys fans. The Cowboys organization is I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say anything because I got Cowboys stuff on.
It's a damn mess. That's what it is.
Thank you. It's a mess. Thank you, Tyrone. You said my designated cursor. I appreciate that. You said I can say no more. Somebody said, I hear Reverend Johnson cussing on the show. I sure ain't want to hear nothing he got to say no more. He said that bad word, the big curse word start with a D. What he say? You know where they keep the water and they keep the water back out there with the water. He said the big dam on TV. No, for real? Yeah, he said on the TV podcast. He sure did. But hey, man, we want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. We want to thank my man, Bam Mab, being on the road, connecting with us. Allison said that's the name that fits. Absolutely. We want to thank Allison Taylor, my man Ty, my right-hand man. And Bam Mab said Eric has a lot of nerve, Giants fan at that. And Bam Mab, I'm telling you, man, he came up in there, tried to bogart, tried to handle me like I'm some kind of lightweight. You know, Tyden was on me because Tyden was like, don't do the man like that. But I was thinking to myself, I'm going to do him worse. He better be lucky this is a family show. Alice Taylor, have a great night. Have a great night, Allie.
All right, Alan.
Sam
Good
Gillens.
night there, Alan.
Thank you for coming through, Sam Gillens. We will be back next week. You know, we'll be back till the Super Bowl is over. You know, so if I can come back today, I sure can come back next week. You know, definitely. Hopefully, we have the whole cast with us. But who we have tonight, man, we thank you for. Thank you, Bubba. Thank you, Tyrone. Thank Tyrone for bringing the cute baby in on the show with us. And he said he never comes on. Allison said, bye, Bam, brother. Oh, man, Bam. Oh, man, Bam. She on you but that Bam, brother. She on you but my man. But, hey, we're hoping that I just want everybody to know in the spirit of sportsmanship, I realize my team is out. So from my house to your house, I hope that your team plays a good game this weekend and loses in the last 10 seconds. Sincerely, from the Cowboy King, especially you, Larry Gibbs. I hope both of your teams go to overtime and lose in the last 5 seconds. If that would make me very happy, Larry Gibbs. Because Larry Gibbs, you called me and Mike out this week. Be ready for a call from us. And you know when we call you, you know how that goes. It's never nice. It's not going to be nice. Eric Lambright, if you're still looking, feel free to come back next week and get rejected again. Made me feel good. Made me feel a little better about who I am rejecting you tonight because of the big loss that we had last week.
Damn, man. Oh.
If that's it. Let me find this theme music here because the other theme music ain't working. This is the theme music Bam Mab really hate. He hate this theme music. He been, this is the old one I gotta go to because I can't get the other one to work. So we're gonna go ahead and use that old theme music. That's love, peace, and hair grease. And if you see Eric Labrador on your podcast, hey, alert the authorities.
Boy, you crazy.
Oh, boy, I tell you. A good thing only you can have.
He jabbing too. Hey, I don't know where he playing, but he's getting all into it too.
He sure is.
All righty. I see y'all gentlemen next week.
All right, y'all.
All right,
take it easy,
Bubba.
man.
All right now, man.
All right.
Hey, man. You over there looking like you about to go in the booth, man.